You tried to keep it from me, and then she took it off. She took it off. And there's nothing left. Christina's gone. Some of y'all, you probably are watching that Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Some of you guys are watching that movie, or some of you guys, I'm also getting Medea play. So some of you guys, you may be watching plays. I don't know, I'm getting somebody could be going to like a live comedy show, a live play, even like a musical play. Somebody's going to something where it's going to be live, like live in action. You're going to be able to see everything within the flesh. So that's something like that is playing out for the ones where that's playing out. All right, so let's finish getting into this reading here. So for some of y'all, there definitely could be a situation. This is not going to resonate for everyone, but there definitely could be a situation that had played out to where like somebody was so gun-ho on trying to keep you from taking their money. Like, this is almost for somebody where it's like, and this could be where a person where they wanted you to feel this way, where like somebody wanted you to feel as if something about you was like not as valuable, right? So this could be a third-party situation. This could have been, you guys could have been in a relationship with someone, or this could have been something where it's like it was third-party with you and the person. And this is somebody where when they brought this third party in, this, and for some of y'all, this is almost like a, I got my new partner now. You should be jealous of me and my new partner. You should be jealous of this or jealous of that. Like somebody wanted to really hurt you. Like somebody wants you to feel really like you were unloved, you were unwanted, you know, you wasn't worthy. And the way somebody did that was by triangulating you with another person. And for some, even if you ended a situation with a person or if something was over, they wanted you to hear about it. They wanted them being in a relationship or them dating somebody to get back to you. They possibly wanted you to see them with this new lover, or it's just almost like they felt like they replaced you with somebody that's better. And they wanted you to feel as if you're not up here with this person, or it's somebody that was the whole point of somebody to trigger you. And this also could be a situation where a person could have even tried to make you feel as if you wasn't worthy for certain stuff. And some of you, this could have been within a marriage for some of you guys. For some of you guys here, this could even be a situation where somebody was trying to triangulate you with a person. And maybe you could have had a child with this person. You could have had kids with this person. Maybe this other person that they were dealing with maybe didn't. Or it could also be something like that. Or if this person did have children, they kind of just try to make you seem as if you wasn't worthy enough of maybe their resources. It's like somebody wanted you to, and the person could have possibly wanted to leave y'all without. So it's just for a small few of you guys, okay? It's not for everyone, but it's for a very small few of you guys, right? And then this could be a situation where it's playing out like that, and this is like a double-edged sword, okay? Because this person could have dealt with this other individual and now they don't have any more resources. Like somebody that you could have last seen, and you could have, when you were dealing with this person, they could have been doing very well for themselves. And this could resonate for the ones where this resonate with. Somebody who's doing very well for themselves. They were put together, you know what I'm saying? They had the person that they were dealing with. It's almost like they were in a good space when you left this person's life or when they left your life. Now, somebody possibly has to start all over. Like somebody, if they were to come back towards you, they ain't got none of what they had before. Just letting y'all know, FYI. Like somebody has been, credit cards maybe in the, okay, like I'm hearing foreclosure for some of you guys. There could be a lot going on in a person's life, or things is falling apart and they may not have the resources to possibly fix it. Now for some of y'all, this is a double-edged sword where you could have been dating, somebody could have been dating somebody that could have had status, that could have had wealth, or they could have been, like, this is, because like I said, this is going to be messages where they're going to resonate differently for the ones where resonate. Some of this definitely could be somebody where maybe they met you and you're very attractive, very beautiful, but maybe the person that they were dealing with had this, they had that. This could be somebody where maybe they could have been very materialistic, but the person that they were dealing with was treating them like SHIT. They dealing with somebody that has money, or they're dealing with somebody that have all these resources, but this person doesn't treat them how you treated them. And there could have been a situation where somebody could have triangulated Ooh, the word be tripping your girl up. But it could have been a situation like that with you. And this person was trying to keep it going because it fed both of them. It's like they got their resources and their needs met or financial situations with this person, but then they were able to come and feel loved by you, feel seen by you, heard by you, noticed by you. You made somebody feel that way. And they tried to triangulate you in a situation to keep it going because they were getting their kick in it too. And when this person hurt them and make them feel like they're nothing, they will come to you and you will make them feel good about themselves until you guys walked away. Until you guys dismissed yourselves. So if there is something like that playing out for some of y'all, somebody about to be running right to you. That situation is up in flames. And it's up in flames. Like, that situation is up in flames because when she was married to the other guy, the other guy did like her, which is a Shamar Moore in that movie, but she was kind of being like an ASS to him, low key, in the movie, because she was just going through so much with the other person she was dealing with. So there's something like that going on. There also, I'm hearing you got to get up under another to get over another. So there may be something like that playing out, or maybe somebody. There's so many different messages coming out, y'all. These are just all separate messages. Just letting y'all know, so many messages coming out. But there also could be a situation where somebody probably was going through a heartbreak. They was going through something, but then they met you and they are over that person. So for some of you, there could be a situation where somebody's meeting you and they could have been heartbroken over somebody and sad, but the way y'all energy is and how big deal of you are, you got somebody like, look, they don't even care. Like, you make somebody forget all about, or they forgot all about what they were mad at. Like, they're happy. Like, so that's what's going on here. So something like that may be playing out, or maybe somebody was heartbroken over someone else, but then they met you and you had just been their focus. You just been filling up that cup, that love in their life, where it's like whatever that was they were crying over, they're not even mad about that anymore. They let that go. They're like, you know what? And then some of you could even be a realization where it's like, see, I realized why something did not work. I was crying over this person, hurt and sad over them, angry because the situation didn't work out with them. And then I met Collective. I would have never met Collective if this situation didn't play out. So somebody's actually very grateful for meeting you because they could have been hurt over somebody, sad, and then you literally showed them that whoever that they were dealing with was literally nothing compared to you. They're even shocked that you're even talking to them. Or that. So there's something like that playing out where you kind of got somebody like, dang, I'm over here hurt and sad about this situation, and I didn't even know somebody like you existed. And they looking at you, and I'm here to look at you, now look at us. All my little riches. Okay, yeah, something about your energy is just very wealthy. Something about your energy is very wealthy. And I'm not talking about money or anything. I'm talking about you as a person. Like, you're very rich in spirit. So this is what's going on here, Collective. So this is how somebody is viewing you and focusing on you. So moving on. You can have individuals that are looking at you and they thought you were going to be sitting at their table. They did. They thought you were going to be sitting at their table. They thought that, you sitting at their table meaning that they approved you to sit at this table. You're sitting here. There's a reason why you're sitting here, because I told you can. I approved you to be able to sit here. So as long as I say you can't sit here, you can't sit here, right? But instead of you going through that energy or dealing with things like that, you actually decided to go build your own table. So it could be individuals that are upset by that, or they feel threatened by that, where maybe like they wanted to be the person to approve you. They wanted to be the person to say that you're worthy enough. Because think about it. This is an exclusive table. Not everybody can sit here. I choose who gets to sit here. And instead of you allowing people to choose where you go and where you're placed at, you just decided to take control of that yourself. Okay? And you actually built your own table for yourself. Now you're laying down what you want at your table and where you want and how it to go. And individuals don't like that because they wanted you to sit at theirs. Now, Collective, is almost like the side effect of that, right? Cause and effect. Because now, not only are you not sitting at their table, but now they're seeing what your table has. They're seeing what you have obtained and what's at your table. And now they're like, wow, it would have been very good to have Collective at my table because they could have provided this. But now Collective is that they got their own stuff going on. So I know. Stick with your girls all over the place. This is like an analogy, right? But in other words, this is what's going on. People thought they had to approve you. They thought that they were going to be the ones to tell you that you were worthy enough. And you decided, no, you're not going to tell me who I am. I'm going to tell you who I am. This is my world. This is my autonomy. This is my life. You don't run nothing. So there can also be something like that where people realizing that they don't run anything. They don't stop no show. And this can even be people that thought they were better than you. Or like they thought they were better than you. They thought that they were the ones to be able to say, oh, collective, you're this, you're that, you're worthy of this, you're worthy of that. You're like, no. And for some of y'all, you left and you came back with a whole new table built. So people are kind of looking at you, they're like, wow, I probably shouldn't did that. Like it was better to be with you than be against you, because they see what you got at your table and it's tea. So that's what's going on here. So you do have people looking at you like that, or maybe they thought that they were like, you know, in that energy at one point in time, thinking that they were better than you, thinking that, you know, they can tell you who you are and who you will be. And then they seeing you and they see how good you're doing, progression happening in your life, how things is flowing for you. And they're like, dang, all this time I was acting in this energy and I missed collective going through these stages. Okay. I'm here started from the bottom, now we here. So for some of you, it definitely could be something where you started from the bottom when it came to something, and now you here. Or people feel like you've been putting a lot of hard work into something, and now you about to rise. I'm hearing no real will like to do too much explaining. Stories say the same, I never change it. Okay, so I'm getting that song. So some of y'all may be listening to Drake, or you may be listening to that song, or y'all may need to go back and listen to started from the bottom. Now you hear maybe some messages in there. Okay, some of you people still seeing that you still rocking with the same people. So people feel like see that how loyal you are, how you got the same people around you, or you know you still. And there can also be other people that's realizing, let's say like you fell out with people, or like you're not cool with individuals still no more, but you still cool with certain individuals. They're like, dang, like it's like them looking at you like, dang, they still cool with each other, they still, you know, in each other's lives and stuff like that. And they looking at you and they're like, dang, if I never would have crossed collective, I could have had something like that. So there's something like that going on where somebody's looking at you, and maybe they know the people that this is like somebody where they fell out with you, and they knew certain people at one point in time that knew you, like y'all knew the same people, but maybe y'all not hanging out anymore. Maybe y'all just not around each other anymore. They're like, damn, they still hanging out. If I would have never crossed them, I could have been a part of that. So that's how people are looking at you. They're seeing who you have in your life, and they feel like if they never would have did what they would have done, they could have been a part of something. They could have been included in something, but now they're not included in whatever this is because they crossed you. So you got people looking at y'all like that. And dealing with this Strength card in reverse and this King of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that could have been very selfish. Now they got the audacity to feel insecure because they left out. How that go hand in hand? So yeah, and there's something about some people trying to make you feel left out. Now they're feeling left out. Like there's something happening in your life to where people feel like they're left out. They're not included in it. But remind you, these are individuals that wanted you to feel left out. They wanted you to feel some type of way. So that's what's going on. It kind of reminds me on like Bad Girls Club BGC, where like they like I'm okay. You know the best person to use. I guess I can use. Should I use Janelle? I guess I can use Janelle. Don't want to use Janelle for baddies. Well, no, I can use 7. But Janelle will be basically, they treated Janelle. Yeah, I'm gonna use Janelle. Yep, I'm gonna use Janelle. Yep. So them girls, when Janelle was on baddies, everybody literally was not messing with Janelle. Everybody did not like her. Everybody ganged up on her. They was against her and all of that, right? Now look at where they at compared to where she's at now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guaranteed they probably be looking like, dang, I should have never crossed Janelle. I remember when I used to bully Janelle. I remember I used to do this to her and treat her like this, and we used to gang up on her. And now look at me and look at where she at. See, if I never would have did her like that, I could have been there too. But that's almost how somebody's looking at you. So you do have people from your past that at one point in time could have beefed with you, could have went against you, could have disliked you, did things that they did not have to do. They went out of their way to let you know that they wasn't cool with you. Now look at where they're at compared to where you're at now. And then this is individuals that could have thought that they had one up on you, because after that, after Tiana on BGC, she went into the All-Stars. She won that $100,000 and all of that. And you know, Janelle probably was like, they bullied me and pushed me around this house, and she getting 100K and she getting all these things. She probably seen that and all of that. But now look at where she at now. It's almost like something was set up the way it was supposed to. Like, people did you a certain way, and they were meant to look like they were winning. They were meant to look like they had this upper hand. But in the long run, you got the last laugh. Because now Janelle, she popping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where she on now, but I know she was on the recently baddies and stuff like that. We can use 7 as an example. They didn't like 7 in the house. You know, they went against 7. They disliked her. Now look at where she's at now. Still known years later, still being talked about, you know, still, you know, on, I guess, Discord or Twitch or things like that. So that's just an example. But there's definitely people looking at you that definitely could have really like did you dirty in the past, bullied you, or just disliked you, went out of their way to like I'm hearing at their big old age. So this can even be people that have been grown in your adult life that could have done certain stuff. And they're looking at you and it's like, dang, if I ain't never would have done that to them, I could have been sitting with them. It's like, who knew me? I was treating collective like that, but who knew in years later they would be in this position or they'll have all this going on in their life? Who would have known that? So you got people they was like, dang, if I would have known that you were going to turn out like this, or this is how your life was going to be living or turning out for you, I would have never done that. Because it was better to have you on a team. So you definitely end up getting the last laugh when it came to a situation, okay? So something like that is playing out for y'all. Sorry, y'all, all this moving in the back. I'm putting up these cards, but I'm going to put y'all a couple more. We're going to end this reading there, okay? I'm hearing touche, so I don't know what touche means. That may be a name for some of y'all, touche. So, is that British or that's that British? Yeah. I'm hearing Ukrainian, so some of y'all may be from there too as well. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, a lot of you guys here, you usually, people are realizing that your intuition is very strong. Your intuition is A1. Yeah, like, some of y'all people can, realizing that that's the missing piece. Like, maybe you guys are using your intuition. Like, there's people that's realizing that your intuition is what's leading you. Like, let's say, like, and this can even be other people that, like, they think that, like, you have some type of secret code or something, or no, y'all just using your intuition. So people are realizing that, or maybe they made you out to be, I don't know, it's almost like people could have felt you were doing something to get something, right? Like, how are they getting in these doors, or how are they getting in these rooms? I'm hearing who they talking to, who they messing around with. So there's definitely something where people could, and this made me feel this is people that don't know you that well, or they just haven't seen you in a minute, or haven't talked to you in a long time. But there's definitely people like looking at your life and they're questioning a lot of things, like, how are they getting through these doors? How are they getting this, or how are they getting that? Who are they talking to? Who are they sleeping with? So there may be things like that where people kind of is trying to make it seem like, and these could be people that haven't talked to you in a long time, haven't talked to you in a minute, you know, they don't know you well enough to clearly, because they wouldn't know what's going on in your life. So that lets me know that these people on the outside looking in, and they see all this stuff going on for you, and they're like, who they're with, who they talking to. It's almost like there's something going on behind the scenes that they need to know. So there's also about you guys being in a good place in your life where people are looking at you and they're like, they must be talking to somebody. They sleep on somebody, or somebody must be giving them this or giving them that. So you definitely got a lot of that going on, but people are kind of speculating because of this progression, or because of how you look and how things are going for you. People is having a hard time believing that something could be what it is. Maybe you haven't put that hard work in. Some of y'all, I'm also seeing you guys could have lost weight, and people could be like, oh, they went and got that. There's something about you guys where people think that you got work done as well. On your face, for some of you guys, people feel like you didn't got work done. And these people that don't know, it's almost like a lot of speculation. So these could be people that haven't seen you in a long time. There's something about that. Like, people are really speculating, like, they talking to somebody, they sleeping with somebody. Oh, you see how good collective looking? They got work done. They have to get work done. Some of you guys, you could have grown into your looks. Some of y'all grown into your figures. For some of y'all, you started to find your niche, your hair color, your style. So there's something like that where people are speculating something that's not even true. Some of y'all, you probably did get work done for some, and you do look good. But for the ones that didn't get work done, you grown into your features, you grown into yourself and how you supposed to look. And I'm also seeing you guys get beautiful with age. So there could be something like that. It kind of may remind me of Missy Elliott. Like Missy Elliott back in the day, You know, I don't know if Missy Elliott had work done or not, but I know that she definitely looks very beautiful. She has grown into her look. She has switched her styles. And people were shocked when they see Missy Elliott. I'm also getting Jennifer Hudson. People were shocked when they seen Jennifer Hudson in the very beginning of the years because she used to be plus size. And then when she lost all that weight, people were kind of like shocked and stuff like that. So there's definitely, I know she probably did have surgery, but for some of y'all, it's just almost this energy where like people like, no, they got work done, or they did this, they did that, or they're trying to figure out, they're looking at you trying to figure out what you changed. So I don't know, y'all definitely got people, it's almost like your growth, your progression, things that's going really well for you, whether it's how you look, whether it's your money, your life, or your whatever, there's a reason behind it. It ain't like you just got it or you just had it. They feel like there's a reason. So we're gonna end this here, but until next time, bye.